I actually initially met Andrew. We worked together at the hospital in the ER. I was a nurse and he was a tech. And we became friends, bonding over critical scenarios and stuff, working in the hospital together. We didn't start dating till probably a year after that.
We worked together, which is how we met. And actually, as she loves telling people, she was my boss when we first started dating.
I was like, oh, he's really cute. And then I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, there's no way he's just a tech. He's way too smart. That's kind of what, and then I was like, oh, and he definitely works out because he was like really built.
So, like one of the first nights, all of us went out because everybody was in their early 20s. We went out, and of course, she's like sitting right next to me. And it's like, oh, I like this one. She's really fun to work with, and more importantly, she's fun to hang out with outside of work. And then we hung out individually, and that was the first time that we hung out, just the two of us. Then we went out for dinner and drinks, and I didn't realize it was a date, actually. It turns out she liked me then, and apparently that was our first date that I didn't actually pay for either. We split that, and then we started dating.
It was just kind of fast and furious. As soon as we started dating, we met each other's families, and it just kind of took off from there. My family's just like obsessed with him. I love his family. It was just easy right from the start, which was kind of different than any other relationship I had in the past. It was so easy. We laughed every day, and I always felt like I could be myself around him, which was incredible.
It's gorgeous, my love. After that, we worked together for 4 years, and then she commuted for us to Yakima for 2 years. We finally got to come back to Spokane. But as far as how we met, I mean, we worked evening shift together, so you get off at 3 a.m. There's not a lot of people that are actually like out and about and still awake at 3 a.m. So, yeah, it's been a long time now. It's been 6 years.
I knew when we were just barely dating, and I had to go to town for like 2 weeks, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll stay at your house and watch your dog. And I was like, oh, okay. My dog at the time was a handful, so I was like, oh, that's so sweet of him. But when I came back, he had roses waiting for me at the airport. He had cleaned my whole apartment. My dog had been like groomed, and he had done all this sweet stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, I never had someone go out of their way just to do something so nice for me. He always just made me feel comfortable. I just never felt like that with anyone else, like where I could be myself all the time. And right off from the beginning, he knew who I was and loved me just as I am. And it was, different than any other one, for sure.
I think she was the one, like as soon as we started dating, but I'm a little bit slow to make decisions. It took me like 4 years to leave my job, 4 years to go to med school, 6 years to get married to her. And that one's on me, not on her. I knew since forever that she was the one. She lived with my parents while she was commuting from here to Yakima, and the fact that she decided to live with them for 3 days a week with my brothers, my teenage brothers, like that really sealed the deal. Anybody that can deal with that really really is going to have the patience to deal with me in the long term too.
So he took me to a park that we used to always take our dog to, and it was where Andrew and I first kind of lived together, and we used to go to that park every day. He brought his brother along with us, and we took like 200 photos in the park, and Andrew's not big on pictures. I was like, this is really strange. What is happening? And then he finally looked over at me and he got really teary-eyed, and he just said, this is the park where we became a family and we made all of our memories, and I wanted to propose to you here because this is when I knew that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. And then of course I was bawling. He got down on one knee and he popped the question.
Everybody loves her, so I get to be the person that loves her for the rest of her life, so I'm just very happy about that.
Today, we take ourselves out of the usual routines of our daily lives to witness a moment in which Sam and Andrew begin their new life together. Today, they join in the union of marriage. We are gathered to remember and rejoice, to recount with one another that it is love that leads us to our true destination, and to celebrate that Sam and Andrew have finally arrived. Awed by the many meanings of this hour and overjoyed by its promises, we hope the spirit of trust, understanding, and love may be with Sam and Andrew through all the years that lie ahead. As they build together a new life and a new home, may that home be bright, may it be a haven from the tensions of our time and a source of strength, and in all the world may it be the one place they most want to be. A marriage, as most of us understand it, is a voluntary and full commitment. It is made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with the desire and hope that it will last for a lifetime. Sam and Andrew, I wish you all the happiness, but my wishes cannot give it, nor can it come from outward circumstances. It can only come from yourselves, from the Spirit within you. By the power vested in me by the state of Washington, it is my honor and delight to pronounce you as husband and wife. Andrew, you may kiss the bride.
About 6 years ago, Andrew introduced us to Sam at one of Thomas's soccer games. And the more Sam was around our family, the more we realized this is a really, really special person.
Sam, you have made us proud all throughout your life. You made us even more proud when we met Andrew. And as we've gotten to know Andrew, it's even gone better. We got to meet Steve and Cindy and the boys, and it took about 5 minutes until we felt like we were best friends.
We couldn't be happier to be part of their lives, for them to be part of our lives. It's a great day for us. We really, really appreciate all of you being here. Thank you very much, and to my son and to my new daughter, the very best.